Nice to see you. How's life? Man, good. My voice is absolutely ruined from my tour, but I'm very happy to sort of be here on the beach, watching all kinds of strange and exotic bands.
As per usual.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're doing this thing. I'm with South Florida Concert News now. It's a South Florida-based blog. So we're doing stalking questions, pull in and get your question out. And it's all questions about Florida. So what you got?
Do you have a fond memory of a past show played in South Florida?
Yeah, that's a good question for you.
I think after the last time I played here, skinny dipping in the ocean.
Nice. It's always the stuff that happens like around the show, like before and after, for sure.
Yeah, I sort of looked like a sad, dying polar bear as my white skin like reflected the moonlight.
Exactly, yes.
And then I remember like losing my phone on the beach and having to like figure out the crystal maze of how to get in touch with my tour manager with like minutes to spare before my flight and like just barely making it.
I feel like I remember talking to you about this after the fact.
I'm sure, yeah.
You recapped about it. Okay, so 2017, 2019, and now. This is your third Riptide. How do you feel you changed as an artist between the first one and now?
That's a good question. I think I was so enamored just to be here the first time and the second time, and I was so like excited and like overwhelmed by the ability to make music at all for a living, that I was less analytical about everything. Now, you know, like when I came here when I was watching Bleachers last night, like I feel like it's sort of time to raise the bar, you know, and like really try and see after this touring period if I can figure out how to make the music more dynamic, how to make the live shows more exciting and interesting with more left turns. You know, I think now that like the initial like blast of being thrown into this world is starting to dissipate, I can start to really like think very deliberately about how I'm gonna move it all forward. So
shifting your focus.
Yeah, I just feel excited to like try and up the ante now.
Awesome.
And watching like, you know, the Black Keys and Bleachers, especially last night, it's like a masterclass in how to play a rock and roll show.
I can't, he really like threw it down. Bleachers, Jack Antonoff last night. I couldn't believe, like, I was excited to see them perform, but like, he took it to another level.
It was one of the best rock shows I've ever seen. You know?
Yeah.
I was in the crowd like taking notes. You know?
Right.
And it wasn't just like, he's an amazing frontman, you know, he's a very interesting storyteller, but also just like the music that he put together on stage.
Yeah.
And the way that the instrumentalists kind of seamlessly intertwined with one another.
Yep.
And the way that he showcased them in a very exciting and dynamic way was very inspiring and interesting to watch.
Definitely.
It's definitely a lot of great ideas moving forward, you know, on future records and future shows.
I can't wait to see how that comes out. It's so good to see it.
Oh, nice to see. It's been a long time.
I know.